Okay, hello guys, how are you doing? I hope great. I'm Jimmy GGS91 here and be welcome to my brand new Let's Play. That is a Let's Play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This wonderful game that was released by 1997 by Konami. So yes, that was the game that I was talking about before that I would play along with Dune 2. And if you're not familiar with the Castlevania series, well, the Castlevania series dates since the late 80s when the first game was released. I don't remember the year exactly, but I know the first Castlevania game was released at for the NES console exactly. What the Castlevania series is about is the fights of a vampire hunter clan called the Belmont clan against the Lord of the Vampires, Count Dracula himself. And their fight is to stop the resurrection of Count Dracula, and when he does so, to stop his evil plans to spread darkness entire the whole world, or Europe at least. So, if you like vampires, vampire hunters, old castles, and some things that reminds of the Middle Age and the Modern Age eras, well, this game is for you. You'll find a lot of monsters, a lot of unholy stuff, cursed stuff, and undead stuff. So yes, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, as I said, was released at 1997 by Konami, this Japanese company. And I'll play here the PS1 version, but this game also has a version for the Sega Saturn, and also a version for Xbox 360 that is almost the same as the PS1 version, but with slight better graphics. And the Sega Saturn version is a little bit longer, but is basically the same as well. But the PS1 version is the version that most people know of. I'm playing here through an emulator called the ePSXe, that is a PS1 emulator. And I'm using my PS3 controller to play here on my PC, so yes. Anyway, this is a platform and with a role-playing stuff inside. It's a role-playing game, an RPG. So, enough of this talking, let's start this thing off. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, select your destiny. So the first thing you notice about the Castlevania games is most of the games uses awesome soundtracks, like this one that is playing here on the background. I really like it. It sounds like a Gregorian chant. And also, as you can see here, I've done and completed the game at 100%, or on this case to 100.6%. That is the max percentage you can get here on this game. So yes, my Let's Play will try to show how to achieve this 200.6%. And also to challenge the things a little bit, I will do what is called a game mode, and I'll play on a game mode that is called the luck mode. The luck mode is a mode where my luck stat will start very high with 99 points, but my other stats will start pretty low, so I'll have a bad attack and defense skills at the very beginning. And to do the luck mode, your save file must have this name: x-x exclamation v 2 apostrophes and a q. So yes. And to do the luck mode, you must finish the game at least once. You must finish the game completely until the very end, so then you can play the luck mode. Anyway, let's start this thing off and see a little story here. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so we are ready to start. So this is a prologue. This is not the game itself, just a little event before the events of the game. And here I'm playing as Richter Belmont. Yes, he's an ancestor of the Belmont clan. And basically you don't need to know too much about Richter, since you won't play at hand at the main game, but what I want to do for now is to grab as max heart as you can, since do not use those items, just only the hearts for our special attacks. And the special weapons here on this stage are only the Holy Cross and the Holy Water. That is very close. So let's try to grab out the hearts, and that's some kind of weird slowdown, but anyway. Let's grab all the hearts that we can. Let's go inside Dracula's chamber. Yes, we'll meet face to face with Dracula himself. And let's see and hear the classic dialogue of Richter with Count Dracula. That's some kind of good sense of humor and moral on this dialogue, you see. So let's go.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Alright, so let's start the fight with Dracula. So grab the Holy Water and Hydra Storm Dracula to death. His first form, at least. Then he'll change to his second form. He's that demonic form here, this big ugly monster. So do the same thing. Hydra Storm Dracula to death. And since we are doing the luck mode here, that's the best way to deal with this battle. That yell, it's so fun to hear. And also the voice acting is very fun, and the lines as well. But if you're not doing the luck mode... Oh, there's the story, so let's read it. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, lord of the vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, one night, 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Marie Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castevania, the castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. That's a reference to Castlevania 3, by the way. Anyway, Alucard, in order to purge the word of his uncursed bloodline, has submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he's awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Yeah, that's a story, huh? Anyway, we can see Castevania, Dracula's castle, at the background, and also the full moon. But like I was saying, if you're not doing the luck mode, if you're doing the regular mode, actually there's a way to start the game with better stats. If you beat Dracula under 1 minute, there's some techniques to do that, but since I'm doing here the luck mode, that will not mean anything to me at all. So finally the game will start right here. And here's the protagonist of this game, that man named Alucard. If you didn't notice, Alucard is just Dracula written backwards, as you can see over here. Oh yeah, that's the pause button, by the way, where you can see all of your equipment, your stats, your relics, and all of that stuff that involves the game. As you can see, Alucard starts with some good items, and including a lapis lazuli here that is included at the luck mode. I'll not lose time explaining all that stuff since it is Let's Play, but if you have any doubt about the mechanics of the game, just leave here on the comments and I'll gladly try to answer them as the best way I can. Anyway, let's start this game, destroying this ward. Let's go inside Dracula's castle, inside the main hallway. And then the lights will turn on and the music will start to play. This awesome music that I like so much. And also zombies will start to appear from the floor, so destroy them as well. Let's go to the next room and let's kill the bats. Yes, bats. What it would be of a vampire game without the bats. And we already level up to level 2. Okay. So let's go down. And if you want, you can kill... Oh, I don't go to stay underwater since that hurts me for some unknown reason. But like I was saying before, if you want, you can go down here to kill those mermans, those reptile creatures, to level up a little bit, but if you want, it's not required all through. So let's keep going. And there's nothing to see over here. Yes, the way is blocked, so let's go back and go all the way up. And here, this big rock on the center, you can break it to grab some goodies inside. Pot roast only, that's a food item that you can use to replenish your health. And hello bats, how are you doing? Anyway, let's keep moving and go to this next room. And here on this next room you can do something that is very cool, only on the luck mode out through, that I call the cheat death trick. So we must kill 2 wargs, and then when you about to find a third one, I'll do a save state here just in case. You must take off all of your equipment and only stay with your sword and your lapis lazuli. Well, you may be asking why I do that. Well, you see. So let's let these wards to charge at me and jump over him. Well, that did not work, so let's do it the right way. So let's do that again. Okay, just a few more. Alright, so we must jump over the warg to do this properly. Oh, come on, can I do this? Okay, I think that's the intended way. So let's do this at the right way. Okay, that's what I mean to do. And you might be asking, why did I do this stupid thing? Well, you see, so let's do that again, but at the intended way, killing that warg. Okay, let's grab the turkey that is over here. And when you enter on the next room that we was flying off before, let's see what will happen. Oh, a cutscene.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
You will meet again. And yes, what? Look, we don't have our sword anymore and any of our items. Yes, we are with bare hands and barely any clothes. Basically no shields, no sword, no armor, no cloak, nothing. So why did I do that little tricky? Well, if you want to save your items and cheat death, basically have to do that little trick to keep your items and pass through. Yes, yes. But I'll do the game at the intended way. So let's climb up and jump down over here to grab our first item. That is this heart max up. That will increase the number of your hearts. The hearts are used to do special attacks with the special weapons that you can grab here through this entire castle. So let's go up. Now jump the gap. and go inside the castle, finally. And then since we are with bare hands nothing, so I'll teach you the first spell to kill this guy, since we are very weak. That is the Summon Spirit. You have to do this sequence of moves. And kill that guy, and he'll drop a sword, the short sword. So let's equip it. And also that spell that I did is this one, the Summon Spirit. You can see all the spells you as the first time you do them, that will include it in your special moves list. So that's the Summon Spirit that will cost 5 mana points. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's kill that guy as well. That skeleton with the Summon Spirit. Okay, and he'll give to us the red rust. That is a sword, a cursed sword that we'll use later. And here it's our first save point. And I really like the animation of the save points. Just look to this. Just press your up button and you will save your game. And Alucard will be inside a coffin. Yes, very hellish, huh? But yes, this is how the game it is. Why I love this game so much. And yeah, there's a hard max up on the other side, but we can't go there yet since the way is blocked. So let's climb all the way up these stairs and get our first relic. That is the Cube of Soul. This thing here you can see on the relics, it will cause the items to materialize. So now you can grab hearts and all sorts of stuff from candles, enemies, and anything that can be destroyed. Alright, so let's go through this door. And when you see this, that's a transition point between an area of the castle to another area, so keep mind of that. And we are going inside the alchemy laboratory. I really like the soundtrack of this place. Alright, so let's keep using more of our Summon Spirit spell to destroy those guys. And as you can see, we are so weak. That little thing that almost does nothing of damage can kill us, potentially, with this skeleton. Let's kill him. Okay, thanks. You're dead. Okay, so let's break this thing to get our hide cuirass. That is some kind of armor, so let's equip it, since we don't have nothing of defense. So now we have 4 points of attack and 1 point of defense. Yeah, very kind. Let's destroy this bloody skeleton that will resurrect after a period of time. Yes. Let's go up and use more of the Summon Spirit spell. Yeah, you abuse of this spell on the early section of this game. Sorry for that. We already level up. And there's another item, the Leather Shield. So let's equip it. And it is a low death shield, but it's better than nothing. You have a sword and we have a shield. We have 2 points of defense now. How cool. That's luck mode, folks. Okay, let's destroy these guys and destroy this X-Knight with the Summon Spirit spell. He's dead. So let's destroy this bloody skeleton as well. And go down to tag another save point. And yes, just talking, as you press the select button here in your controller, you can see where you pass it through, so you can't get lost here on this game. And that's to make you sure you pass it through the entire castle, and that's how you see how many % of the map you already completed. So if you're going for 200.6% like me, you have to check your map always to look for gaps and places where you did not explore before. Okay, where's my spell? Let's kill this guy. Be careful of that axe. Come on, dude. Just to show how weak am I, or I am, just look to how many hits it will take to kill this skeleton soldier. Anyway, there's a secret area here on this room, down below on the floor, so make sure to go to it if you want 200.6%. Then we'll grab a life max up. A life max up is an item that will increase the max health points you have, and also will restore your entire health. That's very good. Also, there's another secret area here through this wall, and we'll grab another heart max up. Okay. So we have 33 points of health and 21 hearts. Oh, and I almost forgot the first special item, the dagger. To use your special item, you must press your up button and press the attack button. That's how you do it. And doing that will cost a heart to use, so be careful to use the special attacks. Only use them when you really need them. Okay, we grab a Resist Thunder item that we will not use at all. To kill that guy, let's kill him with the Summon Spirit spell. And be careful to not be touched by that liquid that he drops up, since that's poisonous. When you're poisoned here on this game, you will not die, but your attack will be reduced by half. So, since we are very weak, that's never a good thing. Okay, so let's jump over here to access this room on the right. Climb all the way up to grab another item that is over here. That is the Cloth Cape. So let's equip it, since we don't have any kind of cloak. Yes, well made, but shabby looking. Yes, indeed, but our defense is a little bit better, with 4 points now. Very good. So let's go all the way down again. Let's wait until that guy passes through. Let's kill him once again using the Summon Spirit spell. Come on, can you hit him? Thanks. Alright, so now let's go through this side. Let's kill this X Knight. Yeah. I love these sounds. I love the sound effects of this game, the soundtracks, everything. So let's wait until this spiny guy passes through. Let's go all the way up. I think here on the left. Yes, that's a save point. So let's save our game, shall we? Also, when you save your game, all of your mana and health will be restored to max. So if you want to restore your health and your mana, you can save your game countless times. That's a good trick to use. Alright, so let's climb up. And here on the left there is nothing to see there yet, so skip it and just climb all the way up. If you want, there is an axe over here, but I don't like to use it. That's a special item. I'll use the dagger since I like it more. Alright, so let's go through this right hallway. And no, we are still inside, we cannot escape. Well, that means only one thing. That's our first boss battle. Anyway, let's go inside and dive through. And the boss battle is with actually two bosses. Islogra, this green freaky creature, and Gaibon, that gargly demon that is flying over there. So, to deal with this battle, I'll go to the far right side and use the Summon Spirit spell to damage both the bosses. And also use the sword. Okay, so let's kill Islogra first, since he's weaker. Now that's Gaibon. So let's deal with him. Okay, he's going mad. So let's be careful now. Oh, come on. Can you defend yourself, Alucard? I'm kinda cornered. Let's use the dagger to kill him. Okay, finally. That was tough, but your reward is nice. A life max up that will restore all of your health and also increase the points. Gosh, well, that was easier than expected. We have some trouble, but anyway, we are alive. So let's kill these guys. And let's see how many points I have now. Oh, 22. Okay, so now I can teach you another spell that is called the Dark Metamorphosis. This one. Alucard will start to glow red, and this spell basically is to gain health through blood, or through enemies that bleed, yes. Since Alucard is a half vampire and half human, he used this spell to drain health and gain health through the blood of the enemies. Yes, very vampirish, isn't it? But anyway, and the move for the Dark Metamorphosis is this one, a half circle move through your gamepad using the up section, and it will cost 10 mana points. Alright, let's go through this save point and save our game. Alright, well, I think this video is long enough, so I end my first part of my Castlevania Symphony of the Night Let's Play right here. But on the next video we're going to continue the exploring here on Castevania. So I'll see you there. Until there, I'm JimmyDGS91 and bye bye to everyone. Take care, my friends.